Welcome, Cancer, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot guidance. This will be a general message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 10th through February 16th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, and never, take anyone else's advice or opinion, before your own. Okay, you know best, my Cancer friends. And also keep in mind that the cards are just here as guides, not as, on the floor, hold on a second, as guides, not as predictors. So, it's always my intention to attract the cards and then the intuition that goes along with them that will best serve those Cancerians who will view this message. And also keep in mind that I do read intuitively, so sometimes one card can create a whole story. Sometimes one card creates a longer story than many cards. So you only had one card jump out there from the minor arcana for the physical realm, and now we're looking for the mental realm. So we have the physical realm, that's in other words what you're experiencing in your physical experience, and then we want the mental realm, what is on your mind, what you're thinking about, sometimes what you're talking about. It's basically where your focus is at. And focus is extremely important because it's your focus, the things you think about and the things you believe in such that create your vibration that you put out there into the world. So that's pretty important. And the spiritual realm now. We want the spiritual realm for Cancer. That's often acknowledgement or advice, guidance. But then again, all of the cards provide guidance. And that's too many, is it? Well, you know what? It's not really that many. It's 4. Okay. All right. So since it's 4, I think it's supposed to be for you. And now from the major arcana, we want one card that best represents the overall energy. And sometimes there's actually advice in the major arcana card. Not always, but sometimes. There we go. What do we have? We have the Star reversed. Okay, let's take a look. Actually, the most cards jump out in your message from the spiritual realm here. But in your physical realm here, the Page of Pentacles. So now it's possible that this represents an earth sign. So it's possible this is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but it's not necessarily true, and it can be male or female. But is someone bringing you a job offer or a new opportunity to make money? I also just got the feeling for some of you, again, this is general, so it won't apply to everyone, but almost like a money-making scheme, if that makes sense. Is someone, now again, I don't think this is the case for all of you, but I did get the feeling that for someone or some of you, that someone is kind of presenting to you like a get-rich-quick scheme. And if it does seem like a scheme, I'm feeling, be wary of it. But this is not necessarily the case for everyone. Right now, I'm just feeling like someone is presenting, either a new job, like maybe maybe you're being offered a new job, or I'm even feeling like some of you might know someone who's saying, oh, you should come work for me, or oh, you should go work, at this company, or like someone's maybe even just giving you an idea. It may not even be an official offer for some of you, but I'm feeling like you're being presented with some some idea, offer, or opportunity, and it's related to making money. Makes sense with the pentacles, but definitely like not necessarily official. It may be an official job offer for some of you, but for others, I feel like it's, like, again, an idea. Ooh, we should invest in this. Ooh, we should go into business together. Yeah, I'm feeling something like that. If anyone feels compelled to share, you don't have to be specific with your personal business, but I'm just curious to know, like, in general, if anyone is does experience that this week, because that's kind of specific. I mean, it can come in many different ways. I'm definitely feeling that, but being presented with a money making scheme or opportunity. Again, it's not necessarily bad. I know scheme implies like something underhanded or risky or whatever, and it's not necessarily so. It might be in some cases, but it's not necessarily so. Okay, so in your mental realm with your focus, you have the Four of Swords reversed. So, I'm feeling a lack of serenity. Is what just came to mind. Like, you might, whatever this is, you might be thinking that it's risky, because I feel like you're not at peace with it. Wow. Okay, that's the expression that just came to me. Not at peace. At first, I was even like, why this card? Why not like the Nine of Swords, like losing sleep over being worried or stressed? But the expression, you're not at peace with this. Whatever this Page of Pentacles is bringing to you, is presenting to you, I feel like you're not at peace with it. You're not aligned with it. I'm not saying you can't be, but your focus is not, it's not positive. You have your doubts. It might make you uneasy, apprehensive. And the interesting thing is here, you have the Star reversed. So it's really like, it's kind of like an energy of doubt, like not believing in it. You really doubt that this, yeah, you're thinking this is too good to be true. You're thinking it's too good to be true. That's the energy around this, too good to be true. So you know what? It might be someone offering you some way to invest your money that and this person is promising big returns quickly, and you just have major doubts. You just really don't believe that it can happen here. And and I'm not saying that it can. I don't know anything specific about this situation, but overall, my Cancerian friends, you do want to have positive expectations in general. I'm not talking about this specific situation, but I do feel compelled to tell you that if you've been feeling like you don't believe in a lot of things, or your expectations are low, you have like lots of doubts about things, that general vibration isn't going to serve you. I'm not telling you to jump into this thing at all by any means. I'm just saying overall, the feeling of, you don't want to bring a feeling of low expectations to everything. That's basically what I'm trying to say, okay, with this overall energy. Now, for many of you, it will just apply to this situation, which may be very valid, okay? It may be very valid. Okay, so you have a lot of cards here. You have the Ten of Wands reversed. You have the Two of Swords reversed. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed. And then you have on the bottom, you have the Page of Swords upright. So here's what I'm feeling here. I really feel like you can't move forward, at least not this week. okay? Because whether this is a good deal or a bad deal, I don't feel as though the universe is telling you that. What the universe is saying is that, Cancer, you should never move forward with any plans or any schemes that you're not aligned with. Okay, I think you're concerned that it could be a financial burden. You are really feeling clouded, confused about yes or no. Do I go for this? Do I not? Right? There's really a major, almost like blockage, energetic blockage that you can't get past at this point. Okay. Again, this is all guidance. Energies are always constantly shifting and changing, and you have control of your own vibration based on what you focus on. But this is kind of as the energies stand here. Okay. Based on how you feel like you can't come to terms with it, you can't rest easy with this offer. Based on that focus and this energy of not believing in it, having your doubts, this is the universe basically saying you can't move forward on something that you feel could be a financial burden, that you feel cloudy about. And basically, with the Three of Pentacles reversed, I feel as though the universe is saying, the way it stands now, do not get involved. Okay? Do not make a commitment. Do not make plans to join this person or get involved with these people. Okay? It's possible that it's not just this one person who's bringing this idea or this opportunity to you. All right? So again, this is a weekly message. Is it possible that this is a good opportunity and that it can lead somewhere? For some of you, yes. I'm sure for some of you, it's not. And again, you will know that better for yourself. But the bottom line is, if you're having doubts, this isn't the time to move on it. I hope that makes sense. Because doubt is not a vibration you want to bring into any sort of financial endeavor, investment, or any new venture. You don't want to bring doubt into any new venture. If you're feeling doubt, if you're feeling disbelief, if you're feeling like, oh, this probably isn't going to work out, then don't enter into it, because it probably won't work out. So now beneath that, though, at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Page of Swords. So now you have another page. So it's kind of like equal here, equal footing. And what I'm feeling with this is that the universe is telling you, when you can line up the energy, when you can feel positive, enthusiastic, when your expectations are in the right place, only then can you move forward with this or even something new. But you can't move in this direction of investing your money or investing your time by maybe quitting your job, right? Investing your future, whatever it is. I'm feeling like you cannot invest in something until you feel aligned with it, until you feel clarity, until you feel clear about it. You have to feel it in your body. You can't be thinking about it and ruminating on it and weighing the pros and cons, because you're never going to come to a definitive conclusion. You have to feel it's right. You have to feel it with within. Okay? It's a feeling. It's not a mental decision. When you feel the clarity, that's when you can make a move. But until you feel it, until you feel it's right for you, you cannot. You cannot move on something with the energy of the star reversed around it, because again, that's doubts, that's disbelief. That energy is like, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like lined up for failure. When you don't believe something can work out for you, then unless your vibration preceding it has been so high that you've already created this opportunity. It's not going to go the way you want it to, because your beliefs oppose your desire. Your beliefs contradict it. So really what you want to do is turn the star energy upright before you proceed. And this goes for anything, not just this particular situation. I mean, this message, in a way, is universal. This message doesn't only have to be for Cancer people who are, being offered a money-making opportunity this week. This is really about lining up the energy before you take action. Because if you're not in alignment with it, then, you really shouldn't move forward. You really do have to line up the energy. So, my Cancerian friends, kind of specific, but not I'm going to reiterate the message because I really want to make sure this is clear, because it applies to any situation, especially a big decision. Okay? Trust your inner knowing. And I don't mean inner in your head. I don't mean those thoughts that are dogging you and trying to make you come to decision. Forget that. Trust your inner knowing that's in your gut or your heart or your intuition. When you experience that still moment of clarity, whatever it is for you, you need to trust that. When you trust that and your vibration is high and you believe in what you're doing, then you can take action. Okay, my Cancerian friends, thank you so much for being with me. I hope this week ahead is really positive for you and that you can, raise the vibration. And I want to thank you for being with me again, and I hope to see you back here again next week.